Some people think that politics is about winning elections. What a mistake. What a mistaken view. Politics about winning elections. Okay, that's part of it. I would say that's 10% of it. 90% in my view is what you do after winning elections. To restrict politics to the busy process of winning an election is contradictory and against the interest of the people. That's when the job starts. In India, some people think that's where the job ends. In Madhya Pradesh, in Indore, the poisoning by the government that led to 13 people dead, including a 6-month-old baby, is spiraling out of control. I need to tell you what's going on. You need to listen to this tonight and respond. Total of 201 patients are currently receiving treatment in hospitals still. 32 patients are admitted in the ICU. 8,571 patients have been tested so far. But the administration of the BJP-led government is clueless about how many people lost their lives. Can you believe it? The Chief Minister, while people die drinking poisoned water given to them by the government, the Chief Minister takes your money, taxpayer money, and ensures that he and his netas only drink packaged, bottled mineral water. You're paying for this Marie Antoinette style, where they say that all officers must only sip packaged, bottled mineral water. I can understand, Mr. Chief Minister, why. I can fully understand, Mr. Mohan Yadav, because you wouldn't dare to drink the water you make the people drink. Let me show you the reality. Take a look at these visuals of Republic's investigation team on Ground Zero. A tale of two pictures is what I want to show you. The Chief Minister's bottled drinking water, Kailash Vijayvargiya's bottled drinking water, and toilet water for the people. Toilet water, contaminated water, poisoned water for the people, and packaged taxpayer-paid mineral water for the politicians. The citizen is forced to drink this water. The Chief Minister thinks that by announcing 2 lakh rupees compensation for contamination by fecal coliform E. coli, Vibrio cholerae, which are all a potential threat to life, he thinks that by if you give 2 lakh rupees after people almost die, drinking water contaminated by sewage, he's going to get away. But no, Mr. Mohan Yadav, here's my challenge to you. Drink that water. Kailash Vijayvargiya, Mr. Big Minister in the BJP government in Madhya Pradesh, drink that water. Rightly, some people are saying that an atonement must be made for this sin. Uma Bharti has been Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. She says a severe atonement must be made for this. An apology must be sought from the affected people, and maximum punishment must be given to all the culprits from the bottom to the top. But Ms. Uma Bharti, let me tell you, you're wrong. Today, the system that has been created in Madhya Pradesh is only people at the bottom are punished. It doesn't even go to the middle layer, leave alone the top. She says it's a testing time for Mr. Mohan Yadav. Of course it is. He should have sacked some people by now, but he has taken no action against Kailash Vijayvargiya. They are suspending just the bureaucrats. Listen to this. Deputy Engineer in charge of waterworks of the Indore Municipal Corporation, Sanjeev Srivastav, was suspended today. But he tells Republic that he heard about his suspension from us. Listen to this.
आप पद से हटा दिए गए हैं?
जी।
हाँ, क्यों हटाए गए पता चला? एक मिनट रुकिए।
मैंने कहा कि मुझे आपके माध्यम से ये जानकारी मिली है।
हाँ, तो ये जानकारी मिली, क्यों हटाया गया, कुछ तो बताया गया?
ये इतना बड़ा घटनाक्रम हुआ है जो ये दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण घटना हुई है।
So ladies and gentlemen, deputy engineer in charge of waterworks is removed. That's all. Suspended. That's all. Nothing more. Because if the BJP government in Madhya Pradesh sacks a minister, it will be seen to be responding to the media. Politicians think they are too powerful, too important to respond to a campaign by the media. To them, I would say, this is not a campaign by the media. It's a campaign of the people, by the people, and for the people. Power to the people. Ladies and gentlemen, the most ironic thing is that today the suspended officer who took the fall was meeting the minister in charge, Kailash Vijayvargiya's son. And I have a sequence of Akash Vijayvargiya himself. Take a look at this.
डेटा में कंफ्यूजन आ रहा है, डेटा में कोई कंफ्यूजन
नहीं, जब सारी समस्या का हल हो जाएगा 100% लोगों की सेफ्टी हम लोग इंश्योर कर लेंगे, उसके बाद एक बार आपको पूरा वृतांत देंगे।
कितने लोग की जान गई है?
बस अभी इतना ही
है।
अभी के लिए इतना ही. The minister's son is saying this. What position does the minister's son have? What is his role? What is his capacity? Is this the way you run a government? Is this the way you were voted? Were you voted that a person who holds no position is in the middle of a supervision of works? In what capacity has this minister's, Neta's son been allowed to interfere in a government process? What on earth is going on here? Any random person comes saying, "Main Neta ka beta hua, I'm going to interfere in this process." He is neither an MLA, nor an MP, not a minister. He is just the son of a cabinet minister in Madhya Pradesh who is under fire, called Kailash Vijaywargiya. The BJP must think. If you're talking about dynasts and dynasts and dynasts, if that is the reason why Rahul Gandhi you consider, and rightly so, he's not worthy, he's a dynast. But then why are you allowing this Akash Vijaywargiya to step in? In what capacity? All of these things will be told, but there will be no action taken. To remind the viewers, this is the same Akash. This man who without a role, without a position, without a right, is carrying out a government supervision process, answering questions like a Neta, is the same fellow who way back in 2019 took a cricket bat and started beating a municipal building inspector with a cricket bat. Surprisingly, he was acquitted because the prosecution could not prove the charges in court. My God. If an ordinary citizen would go around with a cricket bat beating officials who have got that job after examinations, after achievement, not like this unworthy dynast. Just imagine if a citizen had done that, they would have been in jail for the rest of their life. But the Neta's son gets away. Ladies and gentlemen, amidst all of this, we have confronted other officials like the CMHO who have again tried to cover up and say only 4 have died. 13 have died, they insist only 4 had died. In a major expose, because we are going to do a continuing investigation on this. Some people are asking us, how long will Republic Media Network report on this? We will keep reporting it. We will keep reporting it till there is action. In a major expose, today Republic has accessed key documents in the Bhagirathpura contaminated water case in which people have died, which shows that the Narmada pipeline into which the sewage water was mixing should have been replaced months ago. The documents our reporters have point out that the tender was due in September 2025, but the pipe was opened up only after people started dying, which proves that you knew people will die, but you did nothing because these people are not politicians, you see. These people are not big bureaucrats. These people are not big industrialists. They are just people. People don't matter anymore. Remember them once every 5 years and don't care of them, about them. Promise them things once every 5 years. Don't care about them. Throw some subsidies here and there and win an election. Ladies and gentlemen, the tender for replacing the Narmada pipeline in the Bhagirathpura area was issued on August 8th. The last date for purchasing the tender documents was September 15th at 6 p.m. This is Republic. We do investigations. I have the papers. I'm going to expose everyone today. The solid investigation, ladies and gentlemen. When the tender was supposed to be opened 3 months ago, it was opened more than 100 days later. I can even tell you the time. It was opened at 4:30 p.m. on December 29th, after people started dying, when Republic started reporting. That tender was worth 2 crores. This is a state where in a shadi, a politician for a 10-minute firework display spends 7 million rupees in the same city. 2 crore tender could have saved 13 lives. They didn't matter. If 100 people died, they wouldn't matter. They'll do casualty number management. One thing is clear to me today. This was a man-made disaster. This should not be seen politically. The BJP should not see this as criticism. The BJP should see this as a deep journalistic investigation that is exposing the fact. And I'm saying today, if the tender had been opened on time, that 6-month-old child would not have died. That's all. If a tender had been opened on time, a mother who said yesterday, we waited for 10 years to have a baby, would not have lost her child. That's all I have to say. Now, the response to this cannot be political. The response to this has to be action. Action that is visible and immediate.